There's something meaningful about shaping the spaces that Singapore will grow into.
You can't teach empathy using a textbook.
When I first started out, I didn't plan to do this.
But over time, I saw how spaces change when people care.
That's why I contribute, because we can set a new standard.
When I first started, actually I wasn't thinking long term. I just wanted to give a helping hand. But as I got involved with MPAP, I realized that gardening is actually also about learning, sharing, and giving. So I started running workshops to give gardening knowledge. Soon, residents and friends who had never joined gardening before, and they joined in. So this is good enough reason for me to stay. We started small community garden in Kim Tian West in 2015, and later the Giving Garden 2021. Now, as Community in Bloom celebrate 20 years, it is actually amazing to see how far we come. The Giving Garden is actually a small space, but it is full of life. Residents, friends, they will exchange gardening tips, and they will join nature kaki activities such as therapeutic horticulture workshop to support their well-being and also build friendship. That's the kampong spirit. I don't have a horticulture background, but I believe in the power of community garden because they give people something to nurture. And when we nurture together, we stay connected. This is my way of helping Singapore grow into city in nature, not just with greenery, but also with community and friendship.
The best way for children to learn empathy is through lived experiences. At Fuhua, we have been partnering HDB for Sphere Plus since 2023. It's a school-based initiative that seeks to bring our children and senior residents in the community together, fostering intergenerational bond through regular conversations and simple acts of service. Some students are hesitant, unsure how to speak and what to say to the seniors. But slowly, the wall begins to come down. A smile sparked a reply. A story invited a question. Before you know, they were laughing together, listening intently, and enjoying each other's company. Our students patiently taught and guided the seniors in using mobile apps. In return, the seniors shared their stories and wisdom. Through these experiences, we have seen our children growing into a compassionate and confident young people. In my daily interactions with the children, I do see them being more respectful and being empathetic towards their schoolmates. So you see, it is not just about helping our senior residents. It is about shaping the next generation to understand and embrace aging. Beyond what they have learned, what matters to me most is who they become.
When I was young, my parents bought some shophouses in Chinatown. They didn't just run a business, they cared for the space, the history, the memories, and made it part of the community. That sense of place stuck with me. Years later, I found myself supporting community efforts in our historic districts: Little India, Kampong Glam, Chinatown, and Boat Quay. That's what brought me to be part of Singapore River One, the place manager for this precinct, focused on making Singapore River an attractive and distinctive destination for everyone. Organizing the Singapore River Festival is one way we do that, creating moments that bring people back to the river. Beyond events, it's really about building relationships with businesses, residents, and the community, and getting everybody involved in shaping their precincts and celebrating each place's unique character. Together, we've created murals, public installations, and a project exploring everyday histories like ripples of the past. Each initiative shows how placemaking is fundamentally about partnership and working together. Because keeping places meaningful is a collective effort, And through that shared ownership, we're shaping our city's future together.
I've always been drawn to the idea that engineering is not just about structures, it's about shaping how people live. Over the years, I worked on projects like SIT Campus and Marina One. These spaces meet the need of our people and contribute to Singapore's growth every day. Through Becca, I partnered closely with BCA during the early development phase of Connect X, which is now the national platform that streamlines the building approval process. There are many complex challenges we face in the built environment. To overcome them, I focus on finding meaning in every project because you're building something that outlives you. As a professional engineer who now leads and mentors younger engineers, I try to pass on that sense of purpose. I often tell them, it's not just about getting the job done, it's about understanding who benefits from the work that we do. We may not always be visible, but the work that we do elevates Singapore to be the distinctive global city on the world map.
In real estate, perception matters. And just like any other industry, trust is something we have to keep earning. This is why professional development and skills training matter more than ever. So at SRI, besides the technical training, we go beyond that by teaching them also about ethics, professional conduct, and how they run their daily business. Wanting to contribute even more, through my industry experience and perspective, I've worked with CA in various capacities over the years. This includes being a member of CA's council and its disciplinary panel. I have also supported the goals of the real estate industry transformation map, which includes promoting continuing professional development among property agents, but I feel most rewarded in helping property agents embrace their role as a trusted professional. And they become experts and stewards of their clients' most important decisions. This is how the entire real estate industry, the agency practice in particular, can rise together.
We all come from different places and play different roles.
Some of us form bonds within communities.
Some shape spaces,
Some build trust.
But we all believe in the same thing. If you give people a reason to care, they will step forward.
and that's how we build Singapore together.